Hi everyone, Dolly here with Crafty Mermaid Mom. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today I have an ideas video for you. I've got a pocket letter laid out here, but really there's no rhyme or reason to this pocket letter. It's only here for viewing purposes because I'm going to be showing you some of my ideas and trying to give you suggestions on what you can put into these little pocket letters if you've hit a roadblock like I did this weekend. I was putting together a pocket letter and I wanted to do something different. I got tired of putting together the same die cuts and the stickers and things like that that I usually put in, and I wanted to give my pocket letter pal something different that I created that she could use. So I wanted to share those ideas with you today, but I also wanted to make this a video where new people who are just starting to make pocket letters can get ideas or learn how to make them. And I know there's a bunch of videos out there already that show you how to put together a pocket letter, but I wanted to do my version because when I first started, which was not too long ago, I started making pocket letters in November. I watched a ton of videos, not just to learn, but because I loved getting inspired. I loved seeing all of the ideas and creations that came from other people. And so that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to be able to share that and inspire some of you as well. And I hope to accomplish that today. So before we get started on my ideas, I wanted to show everyone what the typical items are that you usually find in pocket letters when you receive them. So let's go ahead and get started. So I noticed one of the most popular items are die cuts. So you'll see them sometimes. They're in packages like this, or you will just see them loose inside of the pockets themselves. And as you can see here, I love these pineapple die cuts. So you can also get creative with these die cuts. What I did was I just took my pineapple die cuts and I wrapped washi tape around them because sometimes you just want it to be different. And I love my die cut, my pineapple die cut, you guys, as you can see. The other thing that I like to do, and you may want to do it as well, or you may not, because sometimes it takes a little bit more time, but I like a finished look. So with my die cuts, I like to make them two-sided, and I like them so that they're a lot more sturdy. So what I do is I always cut two pieces and glue them back to back so that they have kind of a cardstock feel, you guys, because I like to use my die cuts in all kinds of projects. So, that's kind of a suggestion, and they just look so much better to me. So that, and then you could do loose die cuts, which you don't have to put back to back like these. These are just one-sided die cuts, but they're so cute. I love these little tiny mini butterfly die cuts, and I love giving these out because I feel like I can use these on everything. So I figure my pocket letter pal can too. So like I said, you can either put them loose in your pockets or you can stick them in little bags like this, whatever you prefer. Okay, so another very popular item to use in your pockets or to gift in your pockets are washi tape. Washi tape has become a very loved item, and who doesn't love washi tape? So what we try to do is we try to get creative because sometimes you just don't know how to send it. A lot of people use the acetate. Some people just send them in full rolls if they're doing if they're just gifting a package. Or you could make little tags and you could just wrap them around your tags. They don't necessarily have to be on acetate. They can be on regular paper because washi is not that sticky, and if you've ever put a flip book together, you will know that sometimes it peels right off. So I don't have a problem with just using a die cut or a tag to wrap them around because I think that works just fine. Another item that I see is very popular are stickers. So if you wanted to give stickers and you wanted them to stay put, because I noticed sometimes stickers have a way of finding their way out of the pocket once you send them in the mail. And so that's the reason why I always stick mine in a vellum envelope or some kind of envelope. And you guys, these little vellum envelopes, I just make them. They're so easy to make. You don't need a punch or anything. And I have a friend who had asked me how to make these, so I'll probably be doing a tutorial for these. All you need is a pair of scissors, some glue, and some vellum paper. These are so quick to make. You could put just about anything in here. Another popular item are sequins. You can create your own sequence packs, and I just created this using this pack that I bought from Walmart, and also I was gifted some of these pieces, and I blended them together, and they look so pretty because it looks like the colors of the ocean. And these little baggies come from Walmart. You get a ton of them, and they're so cheap. And also, you can use these for just about anything, and they fit perfectly into the pocket. So I would highly suggest getting some of these bags, you guys. These little tiny self-adhesive clear bags, I got these at Daiso, and these were pretty cheap too. So you can always find these at Daiso, or you can find these at Walmart. They fit perfectly into the pockets. Another very popular item are these little sticky notes. These were gifted to me, and I noticed that these are very handy for planners. So if you're a crafter, you probably have a planner. It seems like those go hand in hand. So I would highly suggest, you know, collecting these because they're just like washi tape. They stick, you could write on them, and they're so handy, you guys. And they fit, I fit 4 small ones into one pocket, okay? Another very handy item, paper clips. So usually you'll see 1 or 2 paper clips that you can embellish your pocket letter with. But in this case, I had so many of these paper clips. I put 5 of them on a thin strip of paper, and this fits perfectly into my pocket, or into the pocket. And it's kind of cute, okay? So that is that is some of the items that you will usually see in a pocket letter. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you some items that I would suggest putting into a pocket letter if you want to do something a little bit more different. So the first item would be these clear little stamps. So I know you guys probably own these stamps if you are a stamper or if you love to make cards. This is a small pack that came from Michael's. I think it was a $2 bin. You know, sometimes they have those sale bins, and they were in little tiny packs. I think it was $2. So even though you don't have these little mini packs, you can take a regular pack and just take 1 or 2 of the stamps that will fit into a pocket and use that and stick that into the pocket, because, you know, everybody would appreciate stamps, and almost everyone has clear stamps. So that's one idea. I'm going to put that right back in. Another idea would be to do a memory dex card. So this is kind of thinking outside the box, and that's what I wanted to do. So how cute is this, you guys? I love memory dex cards, and recently I have been on a kick, and that's the reason it was on the brain. So all I thought was, as long as I could use this in my memory dex roller, and I could also use it in my memory dex box, I would be able to make one and fit it into one of these pocket letters. So I just used the hole punch that I used for my regular memory dex card, and all I did was made it narrower so that it would fit into a pocket letter, and I designed one, and it says, this one says, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." How cute is that? So I just thought that was adorable. It kind of sounds like something that would come out of a Dr. Seuss book. So all I did was embellish it up a little bit, and it was so quick and easy to make, and I think I'll probably be doing this a lot more. And see how perfectly it fits right into that pocket, you guys? It was so much fun to make. So another item would be this. It's the cutest thing, and I can't even take credit for making it, you guys. It's a little pocketbook. It's a little tiny pocketbook. It's a miniature. So I saw a couple of people doing this on YouTube, and they were making it for their pocket letter, and I just had to copy. So all I did was take some leftover pieces of paper that I had, and I think it was 4 pieces plus the cardstock paper that I chose for the cover. I cut it so that when I fold it, it would fit perfectly into one of the pockets, and all you have to do is bind the middle with a stapler, and you have a little mini book. And you guys, you can even use this in your wallet if you wanted to make a little grocery list, or if you wanted to do a reminder to yourself. These are perfect. Isn't that cute? And they fit perfectly into this pocket. So I know for a fact I'll be making more of these. So another idea I had that I'm really excited about, you guys, that I wanted to share is this flip book. I was really thinking in micro terms, so I put this little tiny flip book together. How cute is that? So over here I have little washi tape, and then I can put something over here. I can tape something over here, and then I added some little tiny die cuts and a saying on top that just says, "Nobody has ever measured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold." Isn't that pretty? So this closes up just like a little flip book. Did I call this a pocket letter? Okay, I meant flip book. So anyway, that fits perfectly in here. And the next item, which is really, really fun, is this little thing here. These are flags. So you guys, I have to share this with you because these are the easiest things to make. And they are not only easy to make, they are adorably cute. Flags, anybody can make these. You know how to make these, and I know that you guys know how to make these because I see these in all kinds of projects. You can gift these, you guys, and all you have to do is put them inside of a little tiny baggie, and look, you can even use it if you were decorating your pocket letter or your flip book or whatever. And you know what I do if I'm watching TV or doing something and I want to multitask? I have a big box of just pieces of paper that, you know, I'll either throw away or they're just too small to reuse. Well, no paper is ever too small to reuse, you guys, because you can make these little mini flags. So that is one that I'm really excited about that I highly, highly recommend you doing. So these fit perfectly into these pockets as well. If I can get this pocket open, there you go. See, they just slide perfectly in there. Another item that I will highly recommend you putting in are these little tiny page markers. And these are magnetic page markers. You know, a lot of people use these for their planners, but you don't have to use these for your planners. These 3 were gifted to me, and I had to go and buy some more. I found some at Walmart, and they're very affordable, but yet they're so pretty. So, you know, I think people would appreciate this in a pocket letter. They are very useful, they're very pretty, and who wouldn't want to receive these? And all you have to do is just stick them on to your matching paper that goes right into the pocket. Okay. So I know a lot of us will take a little tiny envelope and we'll stick it in here, and then we'll put a little note in there to our pocket letter pal telling them a little bit about us. Well, I thought you can get creative with that, and you don't have to do an envelope. You can do something else. So I was going to do a tag, and then I kind of came close to it, and I thought, how cute would it be to do a little pocket tag and then do a stationery that matches it, and then you can list all of your About Me items on this stationery. So this was really easy to put together, and I just embellished it with a little tiny butterfly and this note card. All I did was use some remnant paper or leftover paper that coordinated after I made this little pocket, and I can insert it in there or this way. This is the way it was supposed to go. And I just sized it up so that it would fit right into this pocket. And you guys, you can do this with just about anything, because all you have to remember is the magic measurement of 2.5 by 3.5. If you can cut paper down into that size, you should be just fine. So The one other item that I'm really excited to share with you are the little shaker tags. I have been doing this, but not as much as I would have liked to do because I didn't have enough, and now I made more. So this one I actually made a while back. I love shaker tags, and you guys, I am a shaker tag hoarder, I have to admit. When I make shaker tags, I can't stop. So I made this a while back, so you can see it's a little bit more narrower than this pocket, but it fit just fine, so that's why I wanted to use it as an example. And because it was already finished, it already has the ribbon. So when I make these tags, I make them so that I can use them for just about any of my projects. I want to be able to use them in my pocket letters. I want to be able to use them in my flip books. I want to be able to use them in an envelope album or any kind of project that I do. And so let me just give you an example of some of these that I have made in the past. So you can just do so much, and you know, I like to put like sentiments or words in these. Journey, this one says, and you could make thin ones that are bookmarkers. So a lot of these that I made were for, you know, sticking into were for sticking into flip books. And I had so much leftover paper, you guys, that I just kind of went crazy with them. So I made them in various sizes. And so I wanted something a little smaller to fit into my pocket letters. So this weekend I did start making a lot more that were a little bit smaller. As you can see here, I went crazy again and I made quite a few of them. But look at how cute these are and how perfect these would fit right into these pockets. And they're perfect to give away as gifts because people can use these as bookmarkers. They can use these as just something pretty to look at. So once I put the little ribbons or the lace on here to make like a little pull tab or a tag, I can insert it into one of these pockets just as I did with that one. And yet these ones will fit so much better, and they have a sentiment on them. Isn't that cute? So I just love some of these. So see, I added some sentiments in here along with all the glitter. This one says, every day is a winding road. You get a little bit closer to feeling fine. This one just says meant to be, but I just thought these were so cute, you guys. This one just says laughter. So I love these. So yeah, that was my project this last Saturday. That's what I spent half my morning doing, you guys, but it was so much fun. So the other thing I wanted to show you, which I'm most excited about, is this. I think this came out around October. I found this at Michael's. Isn't this the cutest thing that you've ever seen? So you guys, when I found this, I just fell in love with it. Not only because of the beachy colors, but because they had all of these beautiful fibers and all of these ribbons onto this dress form shape. And if you know me, I love ribbons and I love lace and I love all that stuff that glitters, and this just caught my eye. So an idea came to my mind later on when I pulled this out of my stash, and I thought, how perfect would this be if I could downsize something like this and create a little tiny dress form shape so that I could insert it into these little pockets. So I worked with what I had, you guys, and this is what I ended up creating, is a little mini baby dress form. Yes, it's a little mini baby dress form. And I know to you guys, you're probably thinking that's just a tag punch, but you know what? In my mind, it's a little mini dress form. All right, so I'm going to show you really quick how easy this was to make. It was so easy to make, and I'm going to show you right now exactly how I made it. So you guys, if you have a punch, a tag punch, this is a fairly big one, you can use this, or you can use a smaller tag punch. I also have a smaller tag punch. So let me show you really quickly how I did that. I'm just going to take a piece of paper. So all you really need to do, and you'll be so surprised how easy this is take a piece of paper and punch out 2 tags. Okay, once you have your tags, you're just going to lay them back to back with the printed sides facing out, and you can glue them either now or you can glue them later, but you're going to eventually have to glue these together. So anyway, you want to take that and you're going to take your punch again. And you guys see how this punch has the top portion, which is kind of like the tab portion, this rounded curved edge portion. You're going to take your tag, and all you're going to do is you're going to take the straight side and you are going to butt that against this section here where it can't stop anymore, or it can't go anymore, and it just kind of stops. So when you line that up, you're going to notice that little half circle portion right there is what you're going to punch out. So you just want to punch that out, and then you're going to take your paper and you're going to do the same. You're going to flip it and you're going to do the same on the other side right there. And you're going to do that half punch again, half circle again. And there you have it. You have your little mini dress form, you guys. Isn't that so quick and easy? And that's how I got this one. So easy as that. And so I did make a few of them, but I just thought that was such a cute way to make a little dress form. So I know some of you probably thinking that doesn't look anything like a dress form, but I'm happy with it. So it fits perfectly right into here too. See how cute that is? That is my mini dress form. Okay, so if you want to get smaller than this, you guys, you can even get smaller than this. So I used my small tab to do the same, my small punch to do the same thing. And instead of making it like a dress form, I added my fibers to it. So if you guys watched my haul video where I went to Goodwill and I bought that whole big bag of yarn, this is what I did with the yarn. You can give samples of these in your pocket, in your pockets, and they fit perfectly in here. So you can just shove them in here, and you're sharing your fibers and your string with your pocket letter pal. And I kind of made various ones using scrap paper. So you guys, it doesn't have to be the tab punch. You can just use your leftover paper and just get really creative and, you know, work with whatever you have. You don't have to have anything fancy like this tag punch. Okay, so let's see what else I have here. I think that is it for my ideas. Oh, one more. So one other thing that I like to add are the wooden veneers. These wooden veneers are so cute. They come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. They're kind of just like another version of die cut, and you guys can get these either on eBay, they sell them on Amazon, and I've even heard that they sell these on AliExpress. I have never purchased from AliExpress, but I hear a lot of good things about them. So one of these days I may check them out. Okay, well, I really hope that this ideas video was useful to you guys. I really want it so that you guys can learn something or take something out of this and use it on your own projects. So if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. And if you would, please do leave those ideas in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys put in your pocket letters. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.